Hello everyone, this is Jack Frost with your little update for Ethereum technicals and Solana. For Ethereum, price has found support at 3200 and is now increasing and moving away. Overall, price has continued lower from resistance at 3890 just here. Volume for the very short term supports downwards movement with stronger volume on these bearish candlesticks just here, though for the short to mid-term volume is still strongest on the upwards movement, supporting bullish movement for the mid-term. ADX is increasing with a bearish trend that is not extreme and not yet in danger of ending. On balance volume previously breaking out of support, currently it has no new range, though with the previous upwards movement it fell just short of resistance at prior support. This support line may offer resistance in the near future. RSI is neutral and declining, getting somewhat close to oversold, though it is still in neutral territory. Money flow also neutral and declining. Neither RSI or money flow exhibit divergence at this time frame, though both are getting closer to oversold, giving this trend room to move, though it is not much room. Both RSI and money flow may reach oversold and or exhibit divergence before this trend may be in danger of ending. ATR overall declining along with price, though, as ATR increases now as price declines, giving a bearish outlook for volatility. Overall for Ethereum, this trend indicated by ADX suggests downwards movement will continue for the short to mid-term, though the larger trend is still bullish, and suggests upwards movement for the long term to continue. On the main Solana Elliott Wave count, downwards movement labeled primary wave 4, subdividing as a single zigzag as it is the most common corrective structure and has a good fit with this data. Currently expected to be within intermediate wave C. Within intermediate wave C, both minor and minute third waves are now expected to move price lower. Minute waves 1 and 2, labeled complete here and here, a base channel drawn around the minute degree movements from the start of minute wave 1 to the end of minute wave 2 with a copy on the end of minute wave 1. This channel may provide some support for price as minute wave 3 continues lower and some resistance for the corrective movements within minute wave 3. If minute wave 2 continues any higher, it cannot move above the start of minute wave 1 at 174.7841. And overall primary wave 4 has a target calculated at 117.4360, the 0.618 Fibonacci ratio of primary wave 3. This may give an indication for where primary wave 4 may be labeled complete. This daily alternate chart suggested by someone in the comments, thank you for that. This wave count sees primary wave 4 unfolding as a regular contracting triangle, currently expected to be with an intermediate wave D, moving price higher. This triangle is contracting as intermediate wave C is shorter than intermediate wave A and these trend lines converge, meaning intermediate wave D cannot move above the start of intermediate wave B at 188.0915. If that does happen, this wave count will be invalidated. As with the data source that we have here, which is Cryptocurrencies, this data sees this downwards movement labeled intermediate wave A fit best as a 5-wave motive structure, though with other data sources it looks like a 3-wave structure. With global markets like cryptocurrencies, no single data point will be the most accurate, and we have to do the best with what we have, though this alternate does still have a good fit even on this data source. On the technical chart for Solana, price has declined for the short term after finding resistance at 190, recently finding support at 127 with a bullish engulfing pattern just here that has support from volume. As this is in the context of a downwards trend, it gives a strong bullish reversal signal and suggests a short-term bounce within the larger bearish trend may occur at this point. For the very short term, volume supports downwards movement with a push on these bearish candlesticks, though stronger volume for the short to mid-term supports upwards movement. ADX continues to increase with a bearish trend that is just not yet extreme as the ADX line crosses with the negative DX line, though at this point the ADX line is not clearly above the negative DX line, giving this trend some room to move before it may be in danger of ending. RSI is neutral and increasing, though it is quite close to oversold, giving this trend a bit of room to move before RSI may enter oversold, though not a lot of room. Money flow index is neutral and increasing, also quite near oversold, though it has a little bit more room to move than RSI before it may enter oversold. And ATR overall declining along with price, though an increase for the very short term as price declines gives a bearish outlook for volatility. Overall, the bullish engulfing pattern at this low just here, along with RSI nearing oversold, may indicate a short-term bounce within the larger downwards trend, which supports the main Elliott Wave count. That's all for me with your update for Solana and Ethereum. Hope everyone has a good day.